in the house. He said the main difference between a hoe and a hooker is that a hoe buy that crack rock and a hooker buy a lack drop. Never told me shit about a college diploma, but he kept us riding slick with the foulest aroma. Born son of a pimp, grandson of a snitch, the nephew of a gangbanging son of a bitch. I'm the brother of a dope fiend and uncle of a crack baby. Daddy to these 5 hoes that get out on that track, baby. Son of a pimp, grandson of a snitch, the nephew of a gangbanging son of a bitch. I'm the brother of a dope fiend and uncle of a crack baby. Daddy to these 5 hoes that get out on that track, baby. I got my first blowjob at the age of 11 by one of my pop's bitches as a birthday present. Tell me how the fuck's that for some sex education? Learning all my fuck facts from some Mexican waitress who prostituted on the side to provide her drug habit. But I can't even lie, look how she tugged at it. Bust my little nuts and get to playing outside. The son of a pimp, some people say it's not right. People say it's not white, just blacks and Latinos living this street life for cash like casinos. Then how the hell you explain Lil Pee-wee folks standing in the rain trying to gain a few C-notes? Daddy told me these hoes put food on the table. They also pay for the rent, these new shoes and the cable. And really, how am I supposed to argue with that when I'm stuck up in this trap and it's so hard to react? Player, son of a pimp, grandson of a snitch, the nephew of a gangbanging son of a bitch. I'm the brother of a dope fiend and uncle of a crack baby. Daddy to these 5 hoes that get out on that track, baby. Son of a pimp, grandson of a snitch, the nephew of a gangbanging son of a bitch. I'm the brother of a dope fiend and uncle of a crack baby. Daddy to these 5 hoes that get out on that track, baby. A lot of what I speak, I find it hard to repeat. The pimp game dead now when daddy balled for me. I'm tipping on the block stone, barely 18, serving out my pop's home, hanging 8 deep. Yeah, the son of a pimp is now head of the house. With a gun on my hip, I'm getting head on the couch. Then with nut on her lip, this bitch said she was out. I told her first she could dip, little hoe you gotta get out. Then I collected 2 dubs from 6 of my 8 guys. Sent the other 2 thugs in the kitchen to bake pies. Got my first 6 tricks, now it's time to get dough. Hit that first little lick, now it's time to get hoes. Operating my own private red light district. For that bread like this quick. Counting out that fast cash I happily made. I couldn't help but laugh, I'm in the family trade, man. Son of a pimp, grandson of a snitch, the nephew of a gangbanging son of a bitch. I'm the brother of a dope fiend and uncle of a crack baby. Daddy to these 5 hoes that get out on that track, baby. Son of a pimp, grandson of a snitch, the nephew of a gangbanging son of a bitch. I'm the brother of a dope fiend and uncle of a crack baby. Daddy to these 5 hoes that get out on that track, baby.
Yeah. 89.3 FM, WNUR, Under and Beyond Hip Hop, 800-pound gorilla radio in your airwaves right now.
Yeah.
EC Illa.
That's one of my favorite songs I made, John.
No doubt. We're making Chicago history tonight, everybody. Real quick, hey, Risky, real quick, man. Your man Carl from Albany Park has been hitting us up. You know, he wants to let you know that he's been a huge fan all the way back since '94. He's learning a lot tonight, and he just wanted to thank you, EC, for coming through and dropping knowledge on people. I mean, it's mad
Carl,
love from his
for real,
end.
Joe.
No doubt. One more time before we get back into it, and we got another about a little over 20 minutes here. I got to mention one last time here, or maybe the last time, that Winter Heat is going on tonight, Chicago at the Abbey Pub. That's Friday night. Right here, Acrobatic, Almas Murad, Juice, Risky Business.
Did you come
Maker.
up with that name?
I actually did, man. I've been tired of the goddamn cold weather. I had to get rid of this.
Do you remember that label in Detroit that we used to mess with? Silent Records.
What's the dude's name? That used to be Eminem's manager.
Yeah, Mark Kempf.
Anyway, so this joint is an 18 and up show, Risky. It's 18 and up, so all your people can come out there.
All your
cousins, all your kids.
Change.
That's
children.
right.
All the children.
Acrobatic, Juice, Almas Murad, Erratic Static, Master Stereo, Risky Business Maker, myself.
Damn, Acrobatic and Erratic Static on the same bill? This is nuts.
Hey, for real, next year, man. Next year. Are you down to do this for us, man?
Absolutely not.
Oh, thank you. Get the hell out of here right now, son.
All right,
hey,
so where we at, Joe?
It. That's all good, and
yeah. This is the final interview. How am I supposed to show up somewhere then?
No, I'm talking about a hip hop
performance.
Oh, hip hop. A hip hop show. Yeah, no, I'm really not doing that. My final show, that was like 2 years ago. This is the final interview. I just delayed.
I'm sorry I asked. Let's continue on with the question.
Furama show?
What you say?
Furama show? Or no, not Furama.
Afu Ra?
No, the show we did for the All City Battle.
I don't know, Joe. I did so many damn shows, man.
All right, listen up. We're going to take some questions. We have a ton of questions, so we want to get these answered. Ryan,
and if I don't get to your question, please don't be salty, Joe. You know, I guess it just won't get answered.
Well, you guys want to finish up the history lesson first?
No, because that'll take us to the end. Let me take a couple of these questions, and that way I can at least answer a few things for the folks that have been so patient.
We're pretty up top. We're pretty up to...
More or less. But people want to know, is Dude with the Wall? Why Dude ain't on Return of Gangsta Music?
There you go. We'll start off with that one there. What's up with you and Trax? Nothing on the Gangsta Music.
Okay, here's the situation. As many of you may have heard, the legendary Traxster, not full-time, but a good portion of the time, is residing in Atlanta. Pursuing, opportunities for his production and other things, which I have full respect for. I'm trying to be tactful about this. Things happen in life, you know what I mean? That, well, you know what? I think a better way to discuss this would be, why am I not on Return to Gangsta Music? Why wasn't I on All Hell Breaks Loose? Now that, you know what I mean? There's a question.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you what the answer, though, is, Joe. It's timing issues, quite honestly, dog. If I was out in Atlanta or spending a lot more time hanging with Trax, I would be on these songs and I would be on that album, you know what I mean? But that's just
location and timing.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to sugarcoat it, but I don't hang out. And I don't do a lot of the things that are necessary to luck up on a cameo. And I don't mean that disrespectfully, but I'm just saying, if Rick Gill and Trax is hanging out all the time, then Rick Gill is going to end up on the album.
Yeah.
And, I just don't hang out. And I don't, you know what I mean? I'm really about this paper. And I'm really about, focusing my energy on certain things. And unfortunately, guest appearances and things of that nature on Seawall product has a lot to do with, who's hanging out. And so I think that's the least disrespectful and most honest way to put it.
Is what it is.
Right.
Exactly.
I don't be around like that. And I'm confident it's an open invitation. Trax isn't keeping me from being around, and I'm not being around because I harbor any ill will or anything like that. But life has taken me in a direction that is not about that, and I have certain feelings. Honestly, just to be open up a little bit about my own feelings.
That's his life.
That Chicago, I have kind of a certain image of what Seawall should be.
Yeah.
And the Seawall that I'm a part of may not always 100% match what Trax feels is in the best interest of his career or the label. So, and that's not to say that I think I'm right and he's wrong. He's proven he's right many times, you know what I mean? And his skill level is such that, there's always a good opportunity for success when you're on that level. But I feel like, as evidence in the White Folks album, that I really think things need to be super gutter, super Chicago'd out. And particularly with the name of an album called The Return to Gangsta Music, which for all those unaware is the name of the legendary Traxster's upcoming album, due out, I believe, in April. So definitely support it. But with a name like that, I felt like that needs to be the gangsterest album ever. You know what I mean? And
absolutely,
I think it's more or less just a good collection of Traxster songs, and like I said, I don't mean that in any disrespectful way, but I just feel like if we're gonna do this independent shy shit, let's do it like all the way, triple what it's supposed to be, over the top, gutter, gang bang, rap, and that's not gonna get you, a cut on Mariah Carey's album. That's not gonna get you, some of the things that are necessary to be a successful producer. So I have full respect for the choices he's making and whatnot. But I mean, that's kind of without saying much more. That I think more or less answers it. I hope.
All right. We got a few people that called basically asking the same question, so I guess it'll just be how much more music do you have left in you?
None. This is it, y'all. This is it. I done released a couple, mixtapes. I hate the term mixtape because really what I put out really was more like mini albums or albums between
mixtape albums, people call them now.
Yeah, I don't like that bullshit. But anyway, so I put out a couple of mixtapes, Codes and Creeds, Scum of the Earth, over the last couple years, with much of the remaining music and a few new gems. I had a song included on the ShyBangin.com, put out a compilation called Killers, Crooks, and Come-Ups, and they allotted me the first song on there. So I have a song called Bang Your Dad. That's the most recent and probably last song that I have intentions on recording, and people responded very well to it, and it means a lot to me. I am gonna make good on I have